Did you know that light and joy and peace abide in you? Well, it's a fact. It does. This is a Course in Miracles lesson as well, number 93, Light and Joy and Peace Abide in Me. And today we're going to do some EFT tapping with this Course in Miracles lesson, and we're going to get right into it. This is part of my video series, part of my playlist on the Course in Miracles lessons that directly help with anxiety. All of Course in Miracles lessons, honestly, help with anxiety, but I've gone through all 365 lessons, and the ones that really stick out to me, like if I'm feeling anxious, reading this lesson is going to really help in the moment. Those are the ones that I've chosen for this playlist. So if you're feeling anxious, you can just put on this playlist, and we're going to go through the lessons that help with anxiety. I don't know if I'm going to do EFT tapping with all of them, but I've gotten some feedback that people want more of those. So for now, that's what we're doing. Okay. So light and joy and peace abide in me. Now I was trained, my name's Elizabeth Cermak, by the way. I'm a psychotherapist and coach here to talk about bringing the vertical into this world. And I was trained as a psychotherapist. I was trained in EFT. I was also trained, I've taken multiple different classes in it. But one of the ways that I was trained when I first not when I first became a psychotherapist, but when I was a psychotherapist, whatever. One of the ways that I was trained was that you could tap or that you could even lightly press. And in my last video at the end, we kind of lightly press on the pressure points or even kind of massage the pressure points. It looks kind of silly. Like this takes a little bit of courage to make these videos because it does look kind of silly. I have some clients who are like, especially when I first started as a therapist, they were like, I don't think so. But this is becoming more and more accepted. I think I had a friend who said it was on even, that they even had it on Good Morning America. So this is becoming more and more accepted. Anyway, I digress. So we're going to do it today with a light and joy and peace abide in me. And anyone who's new to EFT, basically what it is, it's you're touching, you're pressing or tapping or massaging or touching pressure points that help to activate your parasympathetic nervous system. So this helps get us out of the fight and flight into the rest and digest, which is where we want to spend the majority of our time. Right? Okay, so let's just start. And you could even like lightly touch the areas. You could just follow along with me and kind of touch the areas where it looks like I'm touching. We go to the top of the head. We start with a karate chop on the side of the hand. We go to the top of the head, the inside of the eyebrow, the outside of the eye, under the nose, under the lip. We go to the collarbone, which is where you find this round bone. You go 2 inches down, 2 inches over, collarbone, sore spot. That's one of my favorite ones. And then you go to like the bra line where, on the side of your arm. Okay. And then we like to end. I also like to do the heart. So let's just start with a fun little energy reset. So when I read the lesson, we're open to it. We're going to do this. We're going to try this time before we read the lesson and then did tapping. But let's start with like a little reset. So then when we read the lesson, we're open to it and our bodies are receptive. Okay. Light and joy and peace abide in me. Just simply the karate chop. So you can either tap it or massage it or just touch it like I'm doing. Light and joy and peace abide in me. Top of the head. Inside the eyebrow, light and joy and peace abide in me. Outside of the eye, light and joy and peace abide in me. Under the eye, light and joy and peace abide in me. Under the nose, light and joy and peace abide in me. Under the lip, light and joy and peace abide in me. Collarbone, light and joy and peace abide in me. Under the arm, light and joy and peace abide in me. Light and joy and peace abide in me. So A Course in Miracles is really about remembering who we are. And this lesson is really about remembering who we are. So light and joy and peace abide in me. That is who we are. Okay. So let's go ahead. And I love that Prudence I wish you could see her. She's laying on my lap for this. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and read lesson 93, light and joy and peace abide in me. Okay. Ready. So now that we're open to this truth, let's see how it feels to hear it. Okay, so you think you are the home of evil, darkness, and sin. You think if anyone could see the truth about you, he would be repelled, recoiling from you as if from a poisonous snake. You think if what is true about you were revealed to you, you would be struck with horror so intense that you would rush to death by your own hand, living on after seeing this being impossible. These are beliefs so firmly fixed that it is difficult to help you see that they are based on nothing. That you have made mistakes is obvious. That you have sought salvation in strange ways, have been deceiving and afraid of foolish fantasies and savage dreams, and have bowed down to idols made of dust. All of this is true by what you now believe. today we question this, not from the point of view of what you think, but from a very different reference point, from which such idle thoughts are meaningless. These thoughts are not according to God's will. These weird beliefs he does not share with you. This is evidence enough to prove that they are wrong, but you do not perceive this as so. I had a client the other day who was so afraid of being judged by a friend. She was afraid that when this friend came over that she was going to judge her house. And I mean, I've experienced this too. I have this friend that has this beautiful, perfect house. And when I come home, I start like judging my own house or thinking that she would judge my house. But what we have to realize is it's really us judging us. So my client, afraid that her friend was going to judge her house, was really her judgment of herself, because if you're not judging yourself, your friend probably isn't judging you, but even if she is, if you're not judging yourself, that's not going to be an issue for you, right? So this is relevant to what I'm saying and to what this lesson is saying. Like, God is not judging us, right? God is not, we think we are who we aren't. Okay, so today we question this, not from the point of view of what you think, but from a very different reference point from which such idle thoughts are meaningless. The thoughts are not according to God's will. These weird beliefs he does not share with you. This is enough to prove that they are wrong, but you do not perceive that this is so. Why would you not be overjoyed to be assured that all the evil you think you did was never done? That all your sins are nothing, and that you are as pure and holy as you were created, and that light and joy and peace abide in you. Your image of yourself cannot withstand the will of God. It's like, no matter what, God, the truth is still the truth, right? You can think that you're something that you're not, but it doesn't change the fact of who you are. Okay, so you think that this is death, but this is life. The ego death, right? The ego notices that it's death. The ego is the false sense of self. The false sense of self. And of course, A Miracle says, nothing real can be threatened, nothing unreal exists. Herein lies the peace of God. So anything that can be threatened isn't ultimately real. Okay. Your image of yourself cannot withstand the will of God. You think this is death, but this is life. You think you are destroyed, but you are saved. The self you made is not the Son of God. Therefore, this self does not exist at all. And anything it seems to do and think means nothing. It is neither good nor bad. It is unreal and nothing more than that. It does not battle with the Son of God. It does not hurt him nor attack his peace. It does not change creation nor reduce eternal sinlessness to sin and love to hate. What power can this self you made possess when it would contradict the will of God? Your sinlessness is guaranteed by God. Over and over, this must be repeated until it is accepted. Remember your original innocence. It is true. Your sinlessness is guaranteed by God. Nothing can touch it or change what God created as eternal. The self you made, evil and full of sin, is meaningless. The sinlessness is guaranteed by God, and light and joy and peace abide in you. Salvation requires the acceptance of but one thought. You are as God created you, not what you made of yourself. Whatever evil you think you may think you did, you are as God created you. Whatever mistakes you made, the truth about you is unchanged. Creation is eternal and unalterable. Your sinlessness is guaranteed by God. You are and will forever be exactly as you were created. Light and joy and peace abide in you because God put them there. In our longer exercise periods, which would be most profitable if done for the first 5 minutes of every waking hour, begin by stating the truth about your creation. Light and joy and peace abide in me. My sinlessness is guaranteed by God. Then put away your foolish self-images and spend the rest of the practice period in trying to experience what God has given you. You are what God created or what you made. One self is true and the other is not there. Try to experience the unity of your one self. Try to appreciate its holiness and the love from which it was created. Try not to interfere with the self, capital S, which God created as you, by hiding its majesty behind the tiny idols of evil and sinfulness that you have made to replace it. Let it come into its own. Here you are, this is you, and light and joy and peace abide in you because this is so. You may not be willing or even able to use the first 5 minutes of each hour for these exercises. Try, however, to do so when you can. At least remember to repeat these thoughts each hour. Light and joy and peace abide in me. My sinlessness is guaranteed by God. Then try to devote at least a minute or so to closing your eyes and realizing that this is a statement of the truth about you. If a situation arises that seems to be disturbing, quickly dispel the illusion of fear by repeating these thoughts again. Should you be tempted to become angry with someone, tell him silently, light and joy and peace abide in you. Your sinlessness is guaranteed by God. So you can say it to yourself, light and joy and peace abide in me. My sinlessness is guaranteed by God. And you can say it to others, light and joy and peace abide in you. Your sinlessness is guaranteed by God. This just reminds me of like saying, like, show me the truth. Show me the truth, God. Okay, you can do much for the world's salvation today. You can do much today to bring you closer to the part in salvation that God has assigned to you. And you can do much today to bring the conviction to your mind that the idea for the day is true indeed. So basically what this is saying is that light and joy and peace abide in you. Your sinlessness is guaranteed by God. That whatever you think you did wrong, whatever whatever evil you think you did, or whatever mistakes you have made, the truth has not changed. You are safe. You were created by God, and you can't do anything to alter that. Okay, so like whatever you think you did doesn't have an effect on who you truly are. Okay, so we'll close. I hope you just realized that light and joy and peace abide in you. I hope that this was helpful today to help you feel less anxious. Prudence, I think also everybody should just get a little Chihuahua. Although Chihuahuas can be very anxiety-ridden dogs, but really you have to calm down in order to calm the dog down. So it really is a joyful thing to have a Chihuahua. Okay, so light and joy and peace abide in you. I hope that this video today has helped you really embody that and know that that is the truth about you. Go ahead and subscribe if you want more videos like this, and let me know if you have any suggestions for topics you want me to cover, Course in Miracles lessons that you want me to cover, anything like that. And peace and love. I'll talk to you soon.